Hey friends, Adventures with Sarah here, and I am packing up for yet another adventure, this time in the fall. And I wanted to show you how the material you choose for your clothing can really affect the weight. I'm actually able to fit in 2 or 3 pairs of pants, 2 or 3 shirts for the weight of one thing when I actually take the time to weigh it. But today I'm looking at collar shirts. So I'm going to make a comparison of collar shirts that I own, and I'm going to show you that based on the material they're made of, it's going to make a big difference. So it's going to be easy to pick which ones I want to take. Not this one. This one needs to be ironed. So come along and let's have a look at how material affects the weight of your clothing. All right, here's my contenders today. These are all dress shirts that came out of my closet, and they all have a different material. So we're going to go ahead and weigh each one. And then I've got my trusty red Sharpie, which then I'm going to use to label. I'm going to put the amount of ounces into the tag so that I know for the next time when I'm packing which of these shirts weighs what and which is the one I want to take. I got the idea for doing this little comparison because this is the shirt I wanted to take. It's just a nice linen shirt. I bought this in Italy. It's a medium weight linen. It's not see-through, it's comfortable, but it seemed a little heavy, so I decided to weigh it. Okay, today I've got my little trusty scale. This is a kitchen scale that I just use for weighing clothes mostly. So here's my first choice that I just told you about. This is just a typical linen shirt from Italy, and we're going to go ahead and roll this up and see how it goes. So I just roll it in whatever way will make it tightest because you have to make sure it all gets on the pad. So I just do this. You might want to use that rubber band, and then you put it down on the scale. That comes in at 7 3/8 inch. 7 3/8 ounces. That's pretty heavy. Okay, now that I know the weight, I've got my trusty Sharpie, and I'm going to write that. And I know you're probably thinking, oh geez, a Sharpie on a white shirt. That's okay, actually, because you want to put it where it's double, like the fabric here is double. So we're going to do it here. So 7 point, let's just call it 3. Okay, doesn't show through the other side, and it's there forever. Here's our next victim. This is a gorgeous shirt that I love. It is made of 100% polyester though, which is probably never great. And it is pretty heavy, I can feel, but it drapes really nicely. So let's see how much this one weighs. Just gonna roll it up real quick. It's nice because polyester often doesn't wrinkle. So easy maintenance. And it comes in at, oh my goodness, almost a full pound. 15 3/4 ounces. So we're just going to call that 1 pound. This is one where you just flip your tag over and you put 16 ounces. So I know what it was for the next. This is our next victim. This here is just a standard shirt dressing weight, regular collar shirt, Banana Republic. It's cotton with a little bit of elastane in it, so a little bit stretchy. So this is really your run-of-the-mill dress shirt. Let's have a look. What do you guess? You gotta guess. Everybody's got to put a guess out on the table here. Average collared shirt comes in at 6.5 ounces. So that's lighter than the linen and the polyester. But is it the lightest? Well, let's keep going. So this one I thought would for sure be the lightest shirt I own. This is 100% cotton. It's a poplin material. So poplin is this really soft, very fine cotton. You can find this at a lot of different stores. This one, for instance, is from Benetton. And it's pretty darn light. I bought this in Sicily, but you can find things like this anywhere. Just cotton poplin, cotton batiste. That's another way to talk about a similar weight fabric. And it's very light and comfortable. So it's one of my favorite travel shirts for shoulder season when it might be a little bit cool sometimes and a little bit warm. And let's see where we're at here. 3 3/4 ounces for the 100% cotton poplin shirt. That is great. And that right there, that I could take 3 or 2, I guess, for the weight of this. This is 1 pound. This is 3. I could take 3 of these shirts in the same weight as just this singular shirt. It will stay even after I wash it. All right, last but not least is this Banana Republic dress shirt that is made of tencel, and you can tell already by looking at this. Look how sheer this is. But I bought it because it was so sheer and super fluffy and light. And this is the kind of stuff you can find if you really comb through your stores that you like to shop at. I like Banana Republic a lot for a lot of my work clothes. So let's see. You got to guess. Give me a guess. Is it going to be 6 ounces? Is it going to be 5 ounces? What do you think? I'm going to guess this is going to be in the 3. It's got to be lighter than the previous one. Let's find out. Ooh, this one doesn't want to be weighed. I'll just hold it gently there. And it comes in at 3 1/8. Wowza, so that is incredibly light, the lightest of all. Okay, so I think the lesson that we've learned today is that it's not just about feeling fabrics, but sometimes look for the labels. The labels with the materials are kind of tricky sometimes. Like, they don't put them behind the collar anymore. They used to. Now they put them on the sides. So look on the side, see what the material is that your shirt is made out of. And certain things are always going to be lighter. So lightweight cotton poplin is always going to be lighter. Rayon and tencel, those tend to be pretty light. But you can see some of these other ones, not as light as you might think they would be. Linen in particular, beautiful, travels well. It's not so light. So I hope that helps you make some smart decisions as you pack your bag for whatever adventures you're going to go on next. Thanks for joining us. Ciao.